Ngogoyo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to oppose the bill. And Mr. Speaker, from the onset, let me say that one characteristic of a good law, it is that it has to have clarity. On one end, the bill proposes that we want to reduce over-reliance on borrowing. On the other end, on the fifth schedule, it says one of the functions of this board is to borrow. That is already a contradiction. Mr. Speaker, number two, a good law comes with fairness. Anybody who does not have 15 years experience, young people, cannot be eligible to be part of this board. Mr. Speaker, a good law must show fairness. Young people who are graduates, economists in this country, they have a contribution that they can give on any financial issue in this country. When you say you must, being eligible to be a member of this board, you must have 15 years experience, part of the members in this house do not have even the 15 years experience, while they make good laws for this country, that some of them are approved in this floor. And Mr. Speaker, allow me also to say that the law, the bill as proposed is very ambiguous. It doesn't fall under state corporation. It doesn't say it's a treasury instrument. It is neither a government-owned enterprise. It is just a board. It lacks clarity because you must mention, and in law, you just have to say, what is it? A fund for what? For instance, today, Mr. Speaker, when you go to the NGCDF board, the drafters of that law and what has come to be of it, of the NGCDF board, first of all, because of the kind of money it deals with, it is members of the board are approved by this parliament. This bill does not give an opportunity for this parliament to approve the board. It is the CS who just gazettes what was heard by saying, even if they are appointed, they must be approved by this parliament. We have the power of the past. And remember, there is borrowing. The word borrowing is mentioned in this bill. Mr. Speaker, one of the objectives is that we reduce over-reliance on borrowing. Mr. Speaker, in this House, for the NGCDF board, or rather for the NGCDF fund, we even approved the constituency committee. We approved the board, the committee. This particular law, the executive appoints, the executive gazettes. There is no mention of the National Assembly, where we have the representatives of the people. Mr. Speaker, you're talking of doing infrastructure project. When you talk of commercial viability, Mr. Speaker, we lead different constituencies. Kajiado North might not have commercial viability of certain aspects. For instance, dams. Mr. Speaker, where do you live Kajiado North? Because when you talk of commercial viability, it is not a must that all constituencies have commercial viability. And potential is not only in commercial viability. Mr. Speaker, this is another introduction of the sessional paper that members talk about here that say they are high potential areas. It's another way of saying that there are areas that have more potential than other areas, and therefore you're setting up a fund to fund those areas. Mr. Speaker, what is even more alarming, that if you are a member of parliament and you lose your seat, you cannot be a member of this board. Why discriminate on members of parliament? Or even any other political leader, you've been a governor. Mr. Speaker, part of the many good introductions of legislation that were introduced for NHIF and approved by this parliament, the governor for Marsabit was the chairman for the NHIF board. He was commended for introducing legislation. He was a member of parliament. When he lost, he served in the board. Mr. Speaker, I have never seen such an inconsistent legislation as the one that is proposed today. And I want to urge members of this House, we cannot give one person the ability to decide which projects goes where, what are we funding, because we are just giving the president the ability to use this money like a campaign tool. This will be very wrong. This House should be able to approve both expenditure and borrowing. And Mr. Speaker, it is against the Public Finance Management Act to borrow outside this parliament. It is only parliament that approves borrowing. And even county assemblies, when they want to borrow, they must borrow using the guarantee from the National Treasury. Mr. Speaker, this law lacks any clarity. It is not consistent. And when
your time is